Because I can be bad. I can take a cookie without asking. You feel me? So basically on my Instagram story, I posted a little ask me box, and I asked you guys to send in your assumptions about me and also some questions. I'm gonna be doing my makeup while I answer some of these. I did my best not to look at them beforehand, so I'm gonna try to blind react. Also, I think people are scared to roast me. Like, some of you, I'm pretty sure some of you think I'm a bitch. Like, say that. Like, don't be scared. You could assume that about me. My feelings wouldn't get hurt. I also am missing some nails and I meant to put them on, but you know what? I'm not. This is super random, but if you're watching this right now and you've seen 2 Sentence Horror Stories, or you know about this show and you like it, what's up? Like, isn't that show good? If you're into scary, spooky, creepy stuff, kind of like Black Mirror, where it's a little bit like messed up. It's like horror stories, but they're 2-sentence horror stories, and it's literally 2 sentences. It's like 20-minute episodes, and I love it because I can get like bite-sized scariness. You know, I don't have to sit there and watch a whole movie. If you watch 2-sentence horror stories, comment down below. Okay, I feel like now I should actually start getting into some assumptions. I hope these are good. I hope you guys gave me some like food for thought. I'll go for the questions first because there's a lot less questions. The first question is, have you ever been ice fishing in Minnesota? I have not been ice fishing in Minnesota. Have I been to Minnesota? Where is Minnesota? I've been to Minnesota. Ice fishing? Never did that though. Would I ever do that? I don't know. I don't see myself being somewhere where it's cold enough for me to be icing and doing something, nor do I feel like fishing is a sport that I've gone fishing before. Did I catch anything? Absolutely not. I was too scared to even put the bait on the hook. So there's your answer. I shouldn't go ice fishing. I've been to St. Paul. That's where I've been. I know I was in Minnesota, but I remember cities and abbreviations, so I know MN. Whatever, I just sounded dumb for a second there. Moving on. How did you join Cherry Bombs? Long story short, someone I knew posted on Facebook that they were having auditions, and I went, and that was how I found out about it. Acquaintances with her at the time, and I knew she was in this group. They were doing gigs and stuff. It was a little bit different back then. It was like more of like the motorcycle rally circuit, and then I was like, cool, I'm gonna audition. I had my friend go with me and we auditioned and I made it, and I've been a cherry bomb ever since. That was like in 2015. Do you know you will be famous one day? I don't know. We'll see. It'll be cool if I ever become famous. I'm gonna refer back to this specific video. Fame kind of scares me a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like fame is not something one should seek. Fame is not a goal. Fame is a side effect, if that makes sense. Like, if my goals mean that I somehow get famous along the way, my goal is not to be famous. Like, that just sounds stressful as all hell. You know what I mean? Like, got all these people up in my business. Favorite book? I have to say You Are a Badass. It's on my mind the most. I don't have a favorite like fiction book. I haven't read a lot of fiction books recently, and I wouldn't say they're my favorite. Who taught you to twerk? Nobody. I learned myself. I did grow up in the islands and we just listened to a lot of Sean Paul. I've been brucking up my waist since I shouldn't have been, as a, you know, a youngin'. But yeah, I just taught myself basically just how to like do isolations, and I think from once you know how to control your body in isolations, twerking is actually just very easy. So I mean, I guess I learned how to whine. But also it's one of those things where I just get better at it because I do it all the time. Like, I like to challenge myself. If I'm not in the mood to like work out but I need to do something, I'll make myself twerk for an entire song. Twerking for 2 to 3 minutes is very exhausting. Get low with it. Your thighs, your butt, your knees are gonna, your heart's pumping, you're probably gonna break a sweat. Great cardio. Your DMs look like World War III if it was being fought by horny men. That's funny. No World War III. I'd say just like, you know, like a good LARPing session. Just maybe like a few people. I don't know, my requests folder might be looking a little bit more warlike, but I don't really go in there very often. If I don't know who you are, I'm probably not going to read your DM unless it's something nice and it like touches my soul. But like, if you're just a horny man in my DM, kindly get the fuck out, because you're just gonna be talking to yourself in there. You're basically just like in an empty room. Happy conversation, guys. You love all music, not just rock and metal. That is true. I have absolutely no favorite. I could tell you I like everything but country, but like, I'm not gonna lie, there's some country songs that slap. I'm all for all the genres. It really just depends on my mood. Switch it up. You don't really like tacos, you just pretend you like tacos. If this was an assumption about me 4 years ago, you're right. But now that's not true. It's funny because when I lived in Georgia, I hated tacos. Did not like them, and I really wasn't into Mexican food that much when I lived in Georgia, but especially tacos. Like, you would not catch me eating a taco. And then I moved to the West Coast and I had authentic street tacos, and let me tell you, I had some last night. Like, I want tacos all the time, like authentic greasy street tacos. Like, I want a Mexican man sweating on my tacos, because then I know he put his heart and soul into it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Amazing kisser. I mean, I have been told I'm a good kisser. She says with this all over her face. Not to toot my own horn, but nobody's ever told me to stop kissing them. That you're 5'10" in heels. I am 5'10" in heels if I am wearing 5-inch heels. I'm actually 5'5", 5'4"3/4 if you want to get specific. 5'5" and 5-inch heels, which you probably won't catch me in 5-inch heels. Hardly ever, unless there's like a platform, but no, I'm not gonna be, you won't really catch me in 5-inch heels for really anything. But also, if you're not following me on Instagram, you should do that. Okay, thanks. That's all. Wow, the ringing in my ears just went berserk. Aw, thanks. Someone said I have a nice bum. I've been really doing a lot of squats and stuff. I've been working out. OnlyFans incoming. I already have an OnlyFans. Subscribe if you're down. I do not get naked on there, but I do some sexy dancing. I do that on Instagram anyway, but there's exclusive stuff on OnlyFans. Nips be slipping sometimes, but not intentionally. You're Rihanna's unknown sister. Man, it's so funny to me that I've actually been getting this mainly on TikTok. I've taken a couple photos in my life where I was like, wow, I really look like Rihanna in this photo, but like the angle was weird. Like, I didn't look like myself to me. But the fact that people like on TikTok especially are like, you look like Rihanna. Let me tell you, Rihanna was like, I love her. I love her so much. Let me tell you how much I love Rihanna. In 7th grade, she was on the cover of, I think it was like Teen Vogue or something, and I redrew the cover. So like, I drew a picture of Rihanna, like I hand drew it, and I put that shit in my binder, and I was taking that everywhere with me. And I'm pretty sure this was 7th grade, like when Umbrella came out and all of that. Like, I wanted to be Rihanna. Like, I thought she was perfect. I looked up to her, and she's not even that much older than me, which is kind of crazy to think now. People saying that, like, that's the biggest compliment to me. Like, I want to be friends with Rihanna one day. I love her music. I love her. I love her brand, her hustle. Like, she's a mogul, and that's really dope, you know? So yeah. You date white men exclusively. Not exclusively, but that's the trend. I'm not knocking anyone, but that's just what's been happening. That's just the pattern. Let's see. You're the bad girl among your friends. Actually, I'm probably like the least bad out of all my friends. Like, I'm probably the most chill. Like, I think I probably come off as being wild and crazy because like that's how I am on the internet, but like in real life, I mean, I'm like that too. But I guess for me, it's like I'd probably be like the most childlike, but not the bad one. How do you describe bad girl? Like, what is a bad girl? What does the bad girl do? You know? I got questions, because I can be bad. I can take a cookie without asking. You feel me? That got weird. That you're super fucking dope. I'd like to think so. My mama does too. My pug does too. Am I thinking straight right now? I don't know why I want to do a wing liner. They're not gonna look the same. I just want to talk about this wing for a second, because this is probably the most perfect wing I've ever done in one go. Like, it's the shape I wanted, it's the thickness I wanted, I'm proud. I am proud of this. Now, can I recreate that on this eye? We don't know. Now, do they look the same? No, they do not. But I like them individually. Like, this eye looks really good, and this eye looks really good. But do they look good as a pair? That's none of my business, really. It's above me. It's above me now at this point. I'll be there. Why did I think of that song? Don't you know, baby, yeah, I'll be there. Fun fact, my top lip, the nerves in there are super sensitive and they tickle. So when I'm actually applying lipstick to my top lip, it tickles me. My eye wanted to water for a second. I mean, I'm serving you Kim Possible right now. Like, this is the Kim Possible, the very, very famous lip look. It'll give you a strong top, but no bottom. I'm gonna be Kim Possible for Christmas. I'm gonna be Kim Possible this year for Halloween. This is a sneak peek at the lip look. Ooh, who is she? I hate this shadow that happens right here. I'm gonna have to adjust the lighting, my whole setup at some point. I think there's a couple more assumptions. I mean, now we're just speaking straight facts. I am a smart, open-minded person with a no shit taking personality and a fit body. That's not an assumption, you're just talking facts. Where did it all go wrong? I don't know. You know, it could have started from day one. That's a subjective question. Because, like, what did go wrong? Where did it go wrong? And how is it going wrong? I was really hoping some people were, like, gonna try to hurt my feelings. But, like, everyone was really nice. That's it for this video. Those are all the assumptions and the questions. I mean, there's probably some more still coming in, but too late. I'm doing the video now. I want to do another one of these down the line. Follow me on Instagram. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay safe out there. Bye.